worst cryptocurrency blunders, scams, and heists.
Last 6 months, I've been working on my own NFT project that I believe is going to change the game.
Allegations against Logan Paul have been building for over a year, particularly regarding his cryptocurrency game, CryptoZoo.
We have a massive team behind it and are probably out of pocket like $1 million just because we believe it's going to work.
On September the 1st, 2021, Paul announced that CryptoZoo would soon launch.
It's a game. It's a really fun game that makes you money.
Thousands of people, many of them his fans, invested in the project.
I was excited to be part of it.
An internet personality that I actually trusted, that I actually kind of believed in.
The game was promoted as an online trading card experience, but instead of traditional cards, it used NFTs, digital collectibles with unique codes to identify their owners. To participate, players had to purchase a cryptocurrency called Zoo token, which was then used to buy NFT eggs. These eggs were designed to hatch into NFT animals, which could be bred to create hybrid creatures.
It's supposed to be randomly generated animals. So you
might get a rhino, you might get
a
chicken.
Exactly. And then you could like crossbreed your rhino with like a chicken and get like a ricken or something and get even more tokens.
Paul's team claimed these hybrid animals would passively generate more Zoo tokens, allowing players to earn money over time.
You can buy eggs with Zoo tokens, and then the eggs will passively earn you Zoo tokens. Does that make sense?
No.
Well, don't worry. You're kind of actually caught up.
When the NFT eggs were finally released, they sold out almost instantly.
I mean, you got to give the guy credit where credit is due. He's a tremendous marketer, so people get all excited.
However, complaints from investors soon surfaced, revealing that the game was far from functional. Criticism of CryptoZoo grew, and the value of Zoo token plummeted, losing most of its worth.
I lost around $15,000 US.
I lost $25,000.
$120,000.
$500,000 Australian, which is $500,000 in CryptoZoo.
Paul eventually promised to compensate CryptoZoo investors, a move prompted by a 3-part investigative series from YouTuber CoffeeZilla.
Now, obviously, these are big accusations, which is why I wanted to confront Logan Paul on them.
Initially, Paul attempted to sue CoffeeZilla for defamation, but later backed down.
There's so much going on behind the scenes. Like, Doug, I'm not the bad guy here.
Yeah.
There's some actual out there.
Yeah.
And it's not me.
While he offered refunds to investors, the offer came with a catch. Accepting a refund meant waiving the right to sue him.
I was defensive because I know I never scammed anyone with this project. I never made any money, never sold any tokens, and I only had the best intentions going in.
Paul denies any wrongdoing, but the controversy continues to tarnish his reputation.
You committed like a crime. Why are you still walking around acting like you didn't commit a massive felony?
A recent BBC investigation reported unusual obstacles in efforts to interview Paul, including the appearance of a lookalike in his place and a staged protest.
You're one of the most famous people by many metrics in the world.
Oh my God, he actually thinks it's me. What a dumbass.
I have to say, the real Logan Paul looks very different.
Did you come all over here to ask about how I look?
Is Logan coming?
As a result of CryptoZoo's failure, Paul now faces lawsuits with widespread accusations that he misled his fans and disregarded the financial harm they suffered.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby.
What's going on with that Hawk Tuah chick? She going to jail?
Anywho, do I get a phone call?
Hayley Welsh, known as the viral Hawk Tuah girl, is back after the failed launch of her meme coin.
So what was the first thing you got like really known for?
Ooh, FIFA.
What is FIFA?
So FIFA is like a football game or soccer game.
Oh, you come up with that?
No, I did not come up with FIFA. No.
The internet personality was investigated by the federal government following heated accusations from investors who claimed she had scammed her fans, many of whom were new to cryptocurrency.
One guy invested $1 million. Like, imagine you're like, the Hawk Tuah girl. Yeah, that's a sound investment.
Yeah.
That seems like a good place to put my nest egg.
These fans had likely followed her journey from overnight viral sensation to popular podcaster, as she continually found new ways to monetize her newfound fame.
I don't care what they think.
Yeah?
At all. If they wake up and feel that way, then so be it.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned about it at all.
The federal investigation ultimately cleared Welch of any wrongdoing, but the backlash still pushed her to step away from social media.
Hey guys,
income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
In February, a new episode of her podcast was leaked but quickly taken down, which led to even more criticism over her lack of accountability.
Millions of people are going to watch this. Everybody's kind of waiting to hear what you say. Everyone's kind of waiting to see how this plays out. And 99% of these people don't know shit about crypto. Just
and
like
I'm
you.
one of them.
Just like you, exactly.
I'm one of them.
Exactly. If she just did this 2 days after Trump, she'd be okay.
Exactly.
She later teased her official comeback in an Instagram video, in which she poked fun at the social media speculation surrounding her.
The Tuah girl is not missing. She's pregnant.
By early April, her podcast returned, but with much lower viewership.
Well, welcome back to another episode of Talk Tuah.
Many called her out for mishandling the episode, saying she barely knew anything about her guest, YouTube star KSI.
How old are you?
So I am 31.
31.
Yeah.
When did you start?
I would have never guessed that.
Really? How old did you think I was?
I was thinking like 25. Maybe.
What?
Yeah,
I don't know.
We both assumed that.
25?
Yeah. We didn't look it up either.
But I didn't know that you like started out like at an early age.
Before the controversy, her episodes were pulling in around 700,000 views, so it's clear she lost a big chunk of her audience.
I want to start by saying thank you to all my true fans and all the people that actually watch my stuff and they keep up with me. We're trying to sort out all the pieces and stuff to like get all this figured out and make everything right. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry. Don't cry.
It all began when Haley Welch launched her own meme coin on December the 4th, 2024.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
Meme coins are cryptocurrencies based on viral memes or pop culture references.
Spit on that thing, you get me? Spit on it! Spit on it!
When it launched, the coin quickly reached a market value of $419 million.
Oh yeah, if I want a meme coin, can I give you some tokens? I'm very new to it and I'm still learning.
However, shortly after, its value plummeted, wiping out nearly $500 million of investor money.
She didn't know any better. She's getting taken advantage of. Maybe she's making a ton of money.
Many online commenters accused Welch and her team of orchestrating a pump and dump scheme.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. If they feel that way, okay, feel that way. But it's not gonna stop me doing what I'm doing.
In a pump and dump scheme, fraudsters spread false or misleading information to create a buying frenzy that will pump up the price of a stock, only to sell off their shares at the inflated price, leaving other investors with significant losses.
96% of the supply was controlled by the team.
I don't know what you're trying to say. It's not true.
Welch denied any wrongdoing and, along with her team, participated in an audio event to address the allegations. Popular cryptocurrency journalist CoffeeZilla didn't hold back when calling out Welch and her team.
I just want to show you exactly how the Tuah team is sort of lying by omission here.
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey guys.
What CoffeeZilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why are you on?
Still, even after her very public downfall, she's reportedly scored a cameo in a Hulu series, proof she's not stepping away from the spotlight anytime soon.
You paid 10,000 Bitcoins for one pizza?
It was 2 pizzas, actually.
What would it be worth today?
$80 million, I don't know.
$80 million.
The first time Bitcoin was used as a form of payment was at Papa John's in Florida. The historic event took place on May 22, 2010. A programmer by the name of Laszlo Hanyas logged into the Bitcoin Talk forum and offered to pay 10,000 Bitcoins in exchange for a pizza.
Honestly thought it would be really cool if I could say, hey, I just traded this internet money for a real world good. And I thought, what better thing than food?
At that point in time, Bitcoin had only been around for little over a year. Most people hadn't even heard of it, and it had no real-world value. Still, Laszlo's offer was taken up by another forum user.
Jeremy Sturdivant, a UK man who lived on the other side of the planet.
He agreed to order Laszlo 2 large pizzas from the local Papa John's.
He phoned it in, he paid with his credit card, and the pizza showed up at my door.
The order price totaled to $41. The pizzas were delivered to Laszlo. He paid back the 10,000 Bitcoins and the transaction was completed. This meant that, to the parties involved, the 10,000 Bitcoins were worth around $41.
Let's talk rocket ships. First, Bitcoin. That falls into that category because that's what that is.
But today, thanks to the astronomical appreciation of Bitcoin, those Bitcoins would be worth millions of dollars, making those 2 pizzas some of the most expensive in history.
The pizza was purchased at this Papa John's on Atlantic Boulevard. There's even a plaque on the wall with the date May 22nd, 2010. and a proclamation that Jacksonville is the home of the first Bitcoin purchase.
People laugh at that, but at the time it wasn't worth anything.
Right.
Bitcoin Pizza Day is celebrated on May 22nd each year, commemorating the important event in the history of cryptocurrency.
Raise your pizza. Raise your pizza. Raise your pizza. Toast to the one and only Laszlo. Thanks for inspiring International Bitcoin Pizza Day. This is awesome. Cheers to you.
It's a reminder of the humble beginnings of Bitcoin and its potential for growth.
I'm right here watching history be made. Bitcoin is now up to $111. It's an all-time high.
It's also a day when many in the crypto community purchase pizza, if they can find pizza places willing to accept Bitcoin, that is.
People ask me, oh man, what an idiot, why don't you keep that Bitcoin? And it's like, well, you know, somebody had to start it off.
As for Jeremy, he didn't save the Bitcoins for the future. Instead, he spent them all on travel, and he claims he has no regrets.
As we know, this could be the largest hack in the history of our industry.
North Korean hackers stole $1.5 billion in cryptocurrency in a single heist in late February. The hack targeted Bybit, which describes itself as the world's second largest cryptocurrency exchange, with over 40 million users. North Korean hackers have stolen billions of dollars from banks and cryptocurrency firms over the past several years. However, in this single hack, they have nearly doubled what they stole in cryptocurrency last year.
Simply put, the regime has become a criminal syndicate with a flag, which harnesses its state resources to steal hundreds of millions of dollars.
This is the largest crypto hack on record. North Korea's formidable hacking corps is an essential source of revenue for the dictatorship.
If you have the right training, you are able to cultivate an army of people who are able to penetrate into computer systems of other countries. And that's what North Korea is after.
Once a major crypto heist is carried out, North Korean operatives must get the money back to Pyongyang. The laundering process usually involves a series of swaps through different types of digital currency before eventually being converted into US dollars or Chinese yen.
What they're trying to do here is to confuse the money trail. They are extremely sophisticated in what they're doing here. Out of all the illicit actors involved in cryptocurrency, North Korea really are the best at laundering crypto.
They have successfully laundered $300 million from the most recent hack.
They don't have a successful industry for anything, so they created a successful industry for hacking.
Investigators tracking the funds say 20% has gone dark, meaning it is now unrecoverable.
The hackers themselves remain free men living in North Korea, where they will, in all likelihood, continue their campaign of digital bank robbery.
US and South Korean law enforcement agents monitoring the laundering process usually have mere minutes to act and seize some of the stolen funds.
This attack went completely seamless. They waited for a trigger event to happen through Bybit on that cold wallet, and then farmed it out to over 6,000 different addresses to try to mask and hide it, to make it very difficult to actually go and recover it.
But now Bybit says it's waging war on the hackers.
About 2 hours ago, Bybit experienced a hack.
The company is offering bounties to anyone who can help track the stolen money as the hackers attempt to cash out through crypto exchanges. Furthermore, major players in the crypto space have rallied around Bybit, working to stop the stolen funds from moving and recover as much as possible. The US and its allies have accused North Korea of using these stolen funds to finance its military and nuclear programs.
So what happens is North Korea concentrates its resources on building nuclear arms and missiles.
Many are now calling for the US and its allies to take a more aggressive approach to intercept North Korea's stolen cryptocurrency hauls before it's too late. What do you think? Let us know in the comments.